It's time for Wenatchee Panther girls basketball on the NCW Life Channel. High school sports on the NCW Life Channel is brought to you by the Walkabout Grill in Wenatchee and Leavenworth. TC Slingers, they'll place the material for you. Confluence Health, Wenatchee's premier treatment center. Les Schwab Tires in Wenatchee and East Wenatchee. The Windmill Restaurant in Wenatchee. And the Wenatchee Racquet and Athletic Club. And now let's go courtside with our friends from Coho Radio, Mark Miller and Ian Dunn.
Appreciate you joining us on the NCW Life Channel again. Apologies, we have technical hookup problems with something that's happening from us about 10 feet down the table. So in the meantime, I'm going to throw things together here and get you ready for basketball here on the NCW Life Channel. Gracie Dwyer, Ellie Bonney out there for University. And they'll be joined by Claire Dingus. Also in the starting lineup, it's Kinsley Barrington for University in the black uniforms. And the final starter out there is J.C. Ramelow. Meanwhile, the Wenatchee Panthers in their home whites. Skylar Walton on the floor for the Panthers to Demery Sugg. She lost the handle and a turnover, and it will go to University. There's a battle on the floor in the backcourt, and Demery Sugg getting down after it, and that'll be a held ball called, and the arrow is out to University. The Titans come in with a 1-2 record in league play, 1-4 overall out of Spokane. 4A team battling with the Wenatchee Panthers here at the Town Toyota Center. Game 3 of 6 today. Lob pass down inside and goes out of bounds. We're going to get a foul called, and that's going to be whistled on Demery Sugg. That'll be her first team foul. Whistled against the Wenatchee Panthers. So inbounds play baseline left side, and they'll lob it out top. The ball's going to go past midcourt, but chasing it down there will be Gracie Dwyer. The 5'10 senior will lift it off into the hands of Bonnie. Then we got a whistle on the far side. Shot clock situation here. We have had some issues here at the Town Toyota Center with the shot clock resetting and such. 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless so far between U-High and the Panthers of Wenatchee. Get you the rest of the Panther lineup when they get the ball offensively. Meanwhile, out top it comes to Dingus. Dingus swings it over left side to Ramelow. Ramelow comes back outside to Bonnie. Bonnie on the dribble drive. Kicks it out for a three-pointer. Rims out. No good. Rebound fumbled around underneath. It'll go out of bounds to Wenatchee. Panthers in the lineup today in this matchup. Cammie Worley out there for Wenatchee along with Demery Sugg, as we mentioned. Also handling the ball right now, Skylar Walton. Allie Hallberg in the starting lineup along with Kaylee Sanford. Sanford will collect it on the wing right. Tight man defense here for University. Lob pass across to Sugg down in the corner for Hallberg for three. It's short. And a rebound picked up by University. Still scoreless first quarter. Again, some technical issues with our hookup with Coho Radio. And apologies for that. We'll try to get that rectified and get Ian Dunn and Mark Miller, who are literally 10 feet down the table from me here. But turnover by Wenatchee. They're second here in the first quarter. Now our first bucket of the ball game from Ellie Bonney. Bonney for two, and U-High up 2-0. 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. Skylar Walton brings it up all the way down the lane, drives, shoots, misses the shot, rebound picked up by University. Big height underneath, and they'll get it out to Bonnie. Bonnie on the drive, the kick, the drive, the shots, and they're going to say offensive foul, charge called on Claire Dingus. That'll be her first personal and the first team foul against the University. So again, down the line, if I can get my producer back in the studio, Tucker Wagner, maybe to get a hold of Dan Kuntz and send him over here to the Town Toyota Center, see what our problem is with our hookup with Coho Radio. We've got a wire obviously not working, so we'll try to get that rectified. Lob pass inside. Here's the drive down the lane. Shot off the window. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound picked up off the miss by Worley, and here comes U-High back the other way. Bonnie in the lane, kicks out for a two-pointer from 10 feet. It's good by Grace Dwyer. And University up to a 4-0 lead here with 5.5 minutes left to the first quarter. Just underway here at the Town Toyota Center. Game 3 today of the Giesa Credit Union NCW Basketball Showcase. Long three-pointer launched from the top of the key by Allie Hallberg. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Bonnie. Bonnie in the paint with the drive. A little deflection there on the defense by Worley. And a turnover for U-High. And it's Wenatchee basketball back the other way. Sugg kicks it outside to Hallberg. Hallberg stops at the top of the key. Tried to feed, but there's a pickoff by Ellie Bonnie. Bonnie going the other way. She'll lay it up. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound put back on the way is no good by Dingus. And we've got the ball out of bounds. It'll be out to University. Bill Edwardson, Mark Colander, two of our three officials. Again, I'm here as a producer, not to do play-by-play, and we'll try to get you the feed from Coho here as soon as we possibly can. There's Dingus for a shot. 6-0 lead here for University. Wenatchee looking for its first bucket. Panthers off to an 0-3 start to Big 9 play. They're 2-4 on the season. Here's a kick in the corner for a long three. It's short, no good. Rebound picked up by University again, all over the defensive glass here in this first quarter of play. Bonnie takes it down the lane, lays it up, missed the shot, a little bit too strong. Offensive rebound this time underneath for Barrington. She'll kick it outside for a long two-pointer, and it's good by Dingus. It's an 8-0 lead for University, and Coach Patrick Loftus wants to have a timeout here and talk to his girls. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. You're hearing me okay, Jessica? All right. Michael up top, you're hearing me okay? All right. Well, we'll just keep doing this until we get this fixed. So in the meantime, it is an 8-0 game, 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. And again, apologies for not being able to hook up to the audio port of our broadcast to Coho Radio, and we'll hopefully get that fixed as soon as possible. And we understand Dan is on his way. So thank you to Dan Kuntz for that. And our broadcast here on the NCW Life Channel brought to you by the good folks at Walkabout Grill. Take a walk on the wild side in Wenatchee and in Leavenworth. Inbounds pass to the backcourt for Wenatchee coming into Skylar Walton. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. Picked up there by the man defensive Ellie Bonnie. Lob pass out top, a little bit too strong, and another turnover. That's 4 already here in this first quarter. And here's a fast break opportunity for University. We're going to get a blocking foul underneath on the drive by Kinsley Barrington. And I think this will be on Sugg, and if so, that'll be her second personal foul. No, they're going to say it's on Skylar Walton. That's her first. So Skylar whistled for the foul. And again, thankfully, I was able to kind of sit here earlier today during a couple of boys basketball games and throw some stuff together on a page. Here's a long two-pointer on the way and good for Josie Ramelow. So, J.C. Ramelow, 6'1 senior with a shot from way outside. It's 10-0. Already University on top here are the Wenatchee Panthers, coming out awfully slow are the Panthers in this one. Worley out top on the drive down the baseline, and they're going to call a foul. I think bailed out by the foul there. I think that's going to be on Ellie Bonnie. That'll be her first. It is. And they're going to say a shooting foul. So to the free throw line to try to break this scoreless string here for Wenatchee. We're over halfway into the first quarter. Panthers have yet to score. As Cammie Worley will step to the line and miss the first free throw. One more to come for her. Substitution, Megan Taylor comes in here for University. We had a substitution for the Panthers too. We'll get those for you. Ashley Turner is one of those that came in for the Panthers. Second free throw is good, so that breaks the scoreless string. It's 10-1. University on top of the Wenatchee Panther girls. Lob pass up high. They will give and go down the lane. Nice left-handed runner on the way and good for Barrington. And they're scoring at will here. 12-1 with 3:26 to go in the first quarter of play. U-High all over the Wenatchee Panthers right now. Cameron Anderson also checked in for Wenatchee. She's out there wearing number 24. Collects the ball out on the right wing, but then quickly traveled with it. 5 turnovers for Wenatchee here in this first quarter of play. So they have definitely come out struggling so far in this one. Ashley Turner wears number 12 out there for the Wenatchee Panthers as they drop back on defense, as it is Bonnie with the ball. She'll go right side over to Dwyer. Now out top, then inside of the paint. They're turning, shooting on the way. Rimming won't fall off a defensive rebound that time after the miss by Ramelow. And the Panthers push it up the left sideline as Demery Sugg will run the offense. Looks for Anderson on the wing left. Finds her over there. Tight defense by University. She'll drive it down the lane and split the defense and draw the foul. She'll get a couple of free throws. Nice drive there on the look for Cameron Anderson. And the foul is on Ramelow. That's her first. Second, make that third team foul on University. Cameron Anderson to the line for two for the Wenatchee Panthers. First free throw on the way is off the mark, no good. Substitution here for University. Elena Rhodes comes into the ball game, a 6-foot senior. And one more free throw to come for Cameron Anderson. It's good. So 2 points on the board for Wenatchee, trailing it by 10. The largest lead here was 11 in this quarter. Lob pass down low, and our second turnover of the game here for University comes on a lob from up top by Barrington, trying to find a cutter underneath the paint, and a little bit too tall for her, so it goes out of bounds. Anderson will run the offense here for Wenatchee. Haulers out the play, stops between the circles. Defense comes on her, so she needs to move, works it right side. Now comes back with a left-handed dribble drive, then a kick to Turner for a long two-pointer. They're going to say she traveled beforehand. And another turnover for Wenatchee. That's 6 now in this first quarter. 2:14 to go in the quarter. 12-2 the score, with Wenatchee trailing University here in this girls basketball game. We've got the boys game to follow here on the NCW Life Channel. Long three-point launch here from the top of the key on the right side by Dwyer is off the mark. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be out to Wenatchee. Our broadcast also brought to you by the Wenatchee Racket and Athletic Club and the Windmill Restaurant. Appreciate those sponsors for helping us bring you basketball here this afternoon from the Town Toyota Center on the NCW Life Channel. Anderson gave up the dribble. Lob pass inside for Sanford. They'll kick in the corner to Sugg. Lob out top to Anderson. Anderson picked up by the man defense. She'll back away from it. Starts with a right-handed dribble. Looks left. Now comes back right of the pass to Turner. Turner looking down low. Has a much taller Titan on her. And then a turnover. Back the other way, coast to coast, is Dwyer. She'll lay it up and miss the shot. Offensive rebound, put back on the way is missed. Another rebound, put back on the way is missed. 3 offensive rebounds, put back, missed again, this time by Bonnie. And finally, the Panthers come away with a defensive board. 1:18 to go here in the first quarter. Wenatchee trailing at 12-2, trying to get their first field goal of the game. Anderson with the drive in the paint. She traveled. 8 turnovers for Wenatchee. 1:09 to go as University will work it from right to left as we look at it here at the Town Toyota Center. Bonnie on the drive. Kicks outside for a long two-pointer. Top of the key, no good from out there by Barrington. And a rebound by Wenatchee. Anderson dribbles it across the midcourt stripe. This floor out here at the Town Toyota Center is the former floor off the Rose Garden where the Portland Trailblazers play. It's 10 feet longer, so the girls are having to run a little extra here. Now a turnover by Wenatchee, and the Titans give it right back. So a little sloppy play here in this first quarter. Substitution, Mo Woods comes in for University as they chase the ball down on the far end of things here with 36.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, we've got technical help on the way, and we'll pick up that Coho broadcast as soon as we can. Ian Dunn and Mark Miller about 10-12 feet down to my left. We'll get their broadcast. Lob pass inside for the nice feed underneath, and the bucket finally from the field goal for Skylar Walton with 23 seconds left. It's 12-4. Bonnie with it out near center circle. They'll work for a last shot here with 13 with 12 dribbling. Defense comes on her. Bonnie on the drive, down the lane, splits the defense, lays it up, misses the shot with 5 seconds. 4 with 3, Anderson with 2 across midcourt, shoves it up towards the heavens. It will not fall, and that'll be our final play of the first quarter. 12-4 the score, with University on top of Wenatchee here at the Town Toyota Center in the NCW Basketball Showcase. We'll take a 60-second break and come back. You're watching basketball this afternoon on the NCW Life Channel. Welcome back once again to the Town Toyota Center. 12-4 the score. I think we've got things hooked up here to Coho, so let's go to their broadcast now here on the NCW Life Channel and join Ian Dunn and Mark Miller. Obviously, there's a knob twisted in the wrong way for us to be getting their voices from 12 feet away here. So we'll get that rectified and get you that Coho broadcast as soon as we can here on the NCW Life channel. In the meantime, nice rotation here by University, and Ashley Turner going to be whistled for a foul here for Wenatchee. That'll be the third team foul on the Panthers here in this first half. The foul on Turner is her first, and they're going to say a shooting foul. So to the free throw line will go Ellie Bonney. Oh, excuse me. No, it will be Mo Woods to the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throw for Woods is good. First free throw of the game here for University. 4 points for Claire Dingus to lead the way for the Titans. Second free throw up and good. So Mo Woods in the scoring column here, and it's a 14-4 ball game with U-High on top. Allie Hallberg, top of the key, comes right side to Turner. Turner looking in to feed her. They had 2 bodies in the same area. Not what you want to have if you're Wenatchee. And also checking in during the quarter break was Megan Christofferson. The lob down low for Hallberg for a 3 from the right corner. It's no good. Rebound defensive. Couple of Panthers there, but University breaks the presser. And now a long launch from outside. The only thing that U-High is doing right now that's helping the Panthers is missing shots. Hallberg on the drive. Down the lane, right hand runner. No good. Rebound picked up by U-High. They get through the defensive pressure. Bounce pass across over to Lena Rhodes. On the drive. Ball loose underneath. Out of bounds it goes. And a turnover for University. That's their 5th. 9 turnovers in the first half so far for Wenatchee. 14-4 the score. 6:52 left here in the first half. Wenatchee trailing it by 10. They've trailed by as many as 11 here in the first half. Anderson with it. Goes left side to Hallberg. Allie starts the dribble. Looking down low. Not a lot of movement. So she'll feed to Sugg in the corner. Sugg, lob pass across to Hallberg. Long 2-pointer. Good. Allie Hallberg for 2. That's her first points of the ball game. And Wenatchee's closed it to a 14-6 game. And here's some pressure in the backcourt. They get it up to Dingus. She'll feed out left side. There's Hallberg stealing the ball away, and it's picked up by U-High. Feed to Dingus. Dingus looking down low. Double pump, double clutch. Picked up by Hallberg. So another turnover. Hallberg on the drive. 1-on-3. Lays it up and good with the left hand. Allie Hallberg with 4 here in the quarter. Suddenly it's a 6-point differential, and we're going to get a timeout taken by University. And it will be a 60-30. What do we have here? It's just a 30, so we'll keep it right here. And we'll listen in to the Coho broadcast, see if we can pick them up again. And unfortunately, looks like nothing but well, they go to a commercial break. We can hear it fine. So that's obviously something not working quite right there. 6:04 to go here in the first half. 14-8 our score. University boys and girls, or boys, coming up against Wenatchee at 5:30. Then we'll get you ready for hockey tonight. It's hockey night on the NCW Life channel. Starts at 7 o'clock with the Call of the Wild, a special holiday greeting and Christmas wish from the Wild players. Clarkie's Corner with Chris Clark, and then Salmon Arm and Wenatchee Wild hockey tonight, 7:15, thereabouts here on the NCW Life channel. A little press in the backcourt after the timeout taken by U-High, their first time out of the ball game. Dingus feeds midcourt. They do a nice job breaking the break. There's Bonney. Ball fumbled down low. A shot missed. Another shot missed. A swipe by Hallberg. Turner has it. A 1-on-2. Allie stops. Tried to feed across the paint. Ball kicked out of bounds by U-High. It goes out to Wenatchee. 5:42 left in the first half. 14-8 as Wenatchee's taken an 11-point deficit and trimmed it to 6. Substitutions here as they get their starting bodies back in. Kinsley Barrington comes back in, as does Gracie Dwyer here for University. Lob pass inbounds to Hallberg, top of the key. Allie will shoot that 3-pointer. It's on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound defensive by Bonney. Bonney bumped from behind here by Ashley Turner. That'll be another foul on Turner. That's her second, 4th team foul here in the first half. The Cavernous Town Toyota Center with basketball here. It's hard eyesight, line of sight for the shooters as they try to square up and take a shot from outside. Sometimes that depth perception a problem. Here's a drive by Bonney on the shot from the left side. Didn't use the window, so it's an air ball and picked up by Allie Hallberg on the weak side. Alley dribbles it across the midcourt stripe. Feeds right side to Anderson. Anderson looking for a cutter. Can't find anybody. Counts on her. She needs to help, needs to get rid of the ball. Finally trying to feed Christofferson down low. Another turnover for the Panthers. Bonnie back the other way. Ellie on the drive, kicks, then they feed outside. Going to have steps there, and that's a good call by the official. Gracie Dwyer got the ball, turned it over. 7 turnovers here unofficially for U-High in this first half. Substitutions for Wenatchee. Back into the ball game comes Kaylee Sanford, as does Skylar Walton, who will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Ball handler here for Wenatchee. Feeds it over left side to Hallberg. Hallberg on the drive, cut off on the baseline, put it up off the back of the iron. Christofferson offensive rebound, but it's tipped out on the miss. Hallberg feeds it right outside to Bonnie. Bonnie with a feed inside. Too far underneath the hoop was Barrington. Rebound picked up defensively by Wenatchee. 4:23 left in the first half. Again, we've got some technical issues with our feed from Coho. We'll get that rectified as soon as possible. We'll get Coho's feed of the broadcast here on the NCW Live channel. Allie Hallberg with a bounce pass inside to Walton in the paint. Cut off there, so she'll feed out to Sanford for a 3. That's missing too strong off the back of the iron. And a rebound picked up by Claire Dingus for U-High. She'll feed out to the shot in the paint from about 8 feet out by Bonnie. It's missed. U-High's gone stone cold here. Let's see if Wenatchee can trim that lead a little bit more. Worley brings it across the midcourt stripe, comes near side with it. On the perimeter. Outside it goes to Christofferson. Megan looking inside. Bodies start to move. Almost threw it away. Ashley Turner backs up and finds it. Turner feeds to Hallberg with 3:36 to go. 6 on the shot clock. Hallberg's going to have to do something here. Spinning, driving, shooting, missing. She didn't hit the rim, but they reset the shot clock. Hallberg gets it back out to a 3-pointer. It's no good. Rebound underneath picked up by Barrington. Outlet pass to Bonnie. Bonnie brings it across the midcourt stripe. Feeds over to Barrington. Little give and go. That should be a kick ball and a reset. And a ball out to University it is. 3:15 left here in the half. 14-8. University on top. Earlier today, and a couple of boys games with Eisenhower and Moses Lake both picking up victories out of the Big Nine. Non-league games against Linwood and Bethel. Here's a long 2 on the way from Bonnie outside. No good. Hallberg wanted maybe an offensive rebound foul there, but none coming. Meanwhile, the drive and bucket for Ramelow. JC's got 4 in the ball game. It's a 16-8 score. That broke a long string of nothing for University. Turner with it out top. Ashley backs away. Passes off to Hallberg. Alley picked up on the man defense. Out to Sanford with 8 on the shot clock. 7 to Turner. 5 to Hallberg. Hallberg's going to start the drive. Step back beyond the 3. Shoot the shot. Missed it. And they're going to say a shot clock violation. Not a lot of movement away from the ball here for Wenatchee. Coach Patrick Loftus. Hands in pockets, kind of a grimace on his face over there. Substitution here for Wenatchee. As coming into the ball game is Brandy Johnson. Meanwhile, that's a turnover for Wenatchee, by the way, on the shot clock violation. 11 turnovers unofficially here in this first half. 2:20 left in the half. 16-8. University on top with the ball. Out top, here's another long 2. Standing on the line was Ramelow. Offensive putback by Barrington. She missed it. Now a strip, and they're going to call a foul. That was a good call by the official back there. On the reach by Kinsley Barrington. That's her first personal. 4th team foul whistle against University. 2:06 to go here in the half. 16-8 our score with University on top. U-High led it 12-4 after the end of the first quarter. So not a lot of scoring here in this second. 8 points total in the second quarter. As it is Skylar Walton who runs the offense here for Wenatchee. Goes to Sanford in the corner. Tried a little give and go. Defense comes, pokes it out of bounds, does Barrington. It's out to Wenatchee.
Good help, Ken.
Looks like Hallberg's going to bring it in for the Panthers with 1:51 to go here in the half. 16-8 the score. They reset the shot clock without it touching the rim, so have to reset it to 16 seconds here. I think I heard somebody say, so they do. Hallberg with the inbounds pass. Out top it goes to Walton. Schuyler threw it left, almost threw it away. Sanford collects it. Now Walton barks out the play. Goes left side to Hallberg. Alley kicks it in the corner for a three for Sanford. It's way too strong. Here Barrington collects it weak side, but then the ball picked away. Here's Walton feeds outside for a three-pointer from Hallberg. It's no good. Offensive rebound, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound. I think against Barrington here, as Johnson was in pretty good position. It is on Barrington. That's her second. Fifth team foul. Substitution here for University as Megan Taylor comes back into the ball game. They're going to see a non-shooting foul, so it'll be inbounds play baseline right side for Wenatchee. As Walton has it in hand, feeds outside to Hallberg. Hallberg lob pass underneath. That's a dangerous pass, and it's stolen away by University. Strip in the back court by Hallberg, but University maintains possession. Bonnie with it with a minute 16 to go. Feeds right side to Dingus. Dingus starts a dribble, then back to Bonnie for a three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound battled for, loose, and picked up by University. Feed inside to Bonnie, and a beautiful feed underneath for the layup from the left side by Megan Taylor. So off the bench and quickly gets two. It's 18-8, back to a 10-point lead here for University, under a minute to go. Hallberg hands it off to Sanford. Sanford back to Hallberg. A little two-person game on the left side. Hallberg on the drive. Triple team, laid it up, missed the shot. Rebound defensive. Outlet pass to Bonnie. Feed ahead to Dingus. Left-handed lay-in is off the mark. No good. Rebound by Wenatchee as Walton clears it out. She'll come up the near sideline. Man, is she fast. She'll drive it down the lane, put up the off-balance shot. No good. Rebound picked up by University. Right there is Taylor. Megan feeds it off to Bonnie. Bonnie works it up the far sideline with 21 seconds left in the half, leading it by 10, 18-8.
Clear.
Ellie Bonnie, the 5'10 sophomore, good ball handler outside. Works off the pick out front. Looked at the give and go. She'll take it down the lane herself. Lay it up and good. Ellie Bonnie with 4 points in the half, and that'll be the final play of the half. Almost a good shot there at the buzzer, but not enough. And so it'll be a 20-8 advantage here for University as they outscore Wenatchee 12-4 in the first, 8-4 in the second to lead it here 20-8 at halftime. So a lot of work for the Panthers to do at half to figure out their woes offensively. And University, if they shoot a little better, they've got even a bigger lead here. They've led by as many as 11 in the first half. They lead it by 12 at the break. 20-8 our score. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. You're watching basketball here this afternoon on the NCW Life Channel, here live from the Town Toyota Center. It's the Giesa Credit Union NCW Basketball Showcase. We'll come back with more from halftime right after this 2-minute timeout. 20-8, University over Wenatchee here at the half as we're trying to get our hookup with Coho Radio figured out, and we'll get that for you as soon as possible. And games earlier today, this is game 3, as I mentioned, of our 6 here on the floor at the Town Toyota Center for the Giesa Credit Union NCW Basketball Showcase. In the first game of the day, it was Eisenhower downing Bethel in boys basketball, 75-63. Then Moses Lake dispatched Linwood 68-59. Here at halftime, it is University leading Wenatchee 20-8. Coming up, we've got U High and Wenatchee boys as the Panthers come in with a 2-1 record in Big 9 play, 2-3 overall. University 0-4 on their season total, 1-4 overall, 0-4 in play in the GSL. Then coming up tonight here at the Town Toyota Center, it is Eastmont girls taking on Rogers. That'll be at 7 o'clock. The boys will play at 9, and we'll have the NCW Life channel cameras, that is, recording that one. We'll bring that one to you after the holiday break because it is hockey night tonight here on the NCW Life channel, as we'll bring you the Salmon Arm Wenatchee Wild game from December 15th. That'll all start at 7 o'clock. By the way, we will have your local news coming up in between the basketball games here on the NCW Life channel. So So be sure and stay tuned for that. We'll have the news for you, and then we'll get back to more basketball coming up at 5:30 here when the Wenatchee boys take on University. Then coming up tomorrow, more basketball here for the showcase. Bethel and Moses Lake boys started off at 11, followed by Linwood and Ike boys at 1. Rogers will take on University girls at 3, then the boys at 5:30. And then we'll be back here live on the NCW Life Channel at 7 o'clock tomorrow night as Wenatchee takes on Eastmont in a non-league game for the Panthers and Wildcats. Wenatchee's the home team, so we'll take the feed from Coho Radio on that one. That'll start at 7 o'clock for the girls. The boys will follow at 9, and then we'll take a little holiday break here on the NCW Life Channel as far as sports is concerned. Last night, it was Kashmir and Chelan doing battle in the first games of the showcase, where the Kashmir girls, no trouble with Chelan. 66-24 the final. Cami Kanishka with 23 points. Haley Van Lith with 21 as Kashmir improved its record to 7-1 on the season. The nightcap last night was absolutely a stem winder. Kashmir and Chelan. Chelan erased a huge double-digit first-half deficit, came back to win it in overtime, 76-73 over Kashmir. As the Goats got great play from Bert Mendeville and Connor Wilson. Wilson led all scorers with 31 points, including 7 3-pointers, 6 of those 3-pointers in the second half, as Chelan came all the way back to win it in overtime, 76-73. Just about ready for second half action here at the Town Toyota Center. And Wenatchee's coach, Patrick Loftus, his assistants, Alexandria Jordan, Greg Jones, Sierra Franks, all trying to scratch their heads, figure out how to get a little more offense out of the Panthers. Some of it was University defense. Some of it was just not great passing. 12 turnovers in that first half unofficially for Wenatchee to 8 for U-High. Basketball will be University's to start this second half as they'll switch ends. University will be traveling from our left to right as we look at it here at the Town Toyota Center. The Wenatchee Panthers on the defense here. Let's see who they bring out to start this second half. The original starting 5 will be out there. Kaylee Sanford, Cami Worley, Demery Sugg, Allie Hallberg, and Skylar Walton out there for Wenatchee. Also the starting 5 for University. Gracie Dwyer, Ellie Bonney, Claire Dingus, J.C. Ramelow, and Kinsley Barrington. That's your lineups here. And again, we'll get that feed for you from Coho coming up here directly on the NCW Life Channel. Bonnie with it out top. Wenatchee comes out in a zone defense, and they fumbled it around on a pass and turn it over. 9th turnover in the ball game here for U-High. Lob pass across. Here's a long 3-pointer for Sanford. Rims won't fall. Rebound picked up offensively, falling to the ground. Now bodies all over, and University comes up with it. I don't think you can consider that Worley really had it at all. Now a feed underneath. Nice pass underneath for Dingus. And we're going to get a reaching foul on Wenatchee as Dingus got the ball back, tried to put it back up. She'll get free throws here. And the foul is whistled on Skylar Walton. That's her second foul of the game. First team foul here in the second half. And Claire Dingus to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is good. So University perfect from the line so far in this one. 3 for 3. And one more free throw to come. I'm blocked by the coach talking to a couple of his players. And it rattles out, no good. Rebound tapped, but right to Sanford. So a defensive board here for Sanford as Kaylee will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Stop, nearly traveled with it. Feed it off to Hallberg. Allie starts a dribble at the top of the key. Bounce pass high, and then they'll kick it outside. Now down low to Sanford. Sanford starts a drive through the elbow, runs it, and lay in good. Kaylee Sanford with a nice drive and left-handed shot. 21-10 to score. 23. Barrington looked like she could have been called for a travel. Feeds here near side to Dwyer. Dwyer down low. They're trying to figure out that zone defense right now for Wenatchee, and a steal by Hallberg. A couple of turnovers in that zone defense for the Panthers. Hallberg dribbles down to the elbow, kicks it outside for Sugg. Now down to Hallberg. Here's the 3-pointer. Good. Allie Hallberg with a 3, warming it up here. She's got 7. It's a 21-13 game, and a timeout going to be taken here by University. A 30-second break. Jay Kennedy, head coach for U-High, wants to talk to his girls. That's their second 30, so they've got nothing but 60s left here on the second half. We mentioned we'll have more basketball tomorrow night. 5:30 for Wenatchee and Eastmont girls. Excuse me, that's a 7 o'clock game time for that. And then 9 o'clock for the boys here on the NCW Life channel. And then coming up Saturday, instead of sports, we're going to give you a little holiday cheer. The Snowy Owl Family Christmas will come your way Saturday at 2 and again at 7 right here on the NCW Life channel. So after the timeout, U-High with the basketball. Dingus on the wing left. Out top it goes now, so they'll feed it around on the corner. Right down low to Dwyer. Inside the feed to Barrington. Had it nearly stripped from her. Now feed back to Barrington for the layup. Count the bucket and one. Barrington with 4. And the foul's whistled on Cammie Worley. That's her first personal. Second team on Wenatchee. Barrington with the shot. No good on the free throw. Rebound by Sanford. Outlet to Hallberg. Alley brings it across the midcourt stripe. Goes to Sanford on the wing right. Out top it comes to Walton. Walton high post, it goes to Worley. Worley turns, feeds to Sugg. Demery rifles the pass to Sanford. Sanford on the drive. Ball went off a knee. Picked up by Worley. Outside to Hallberg with 5 of the shot clock. Hallberg with a drive. Down the lane, left-handed runner, good. Allie Hallberg with 5 of the quarter, 9 of the ball game, 23-15. Wenatchee trying to chew at that lead by U-High, with his zone defense causing him some problems here. Dwyer down in the corner, inside to Barrington. Down they rifle it around inside to Barrington again. Lost the handle, puts a left-handed shot up. Good. Good recovery by Kinsley Barrington underneath. 4 in the quarter for her. 25-15. So the counter by U-High, or by Wenatchee, and then the answer by University. Hallberg with it, looking maybe for Worley. Sanford was there. Now bounce pass underneath, dangerous, tipped away. Was looking for Sugg. Turnover for Wenatchee is their 13th here of the ball game. Now the run by Dingus. A little touch pass by Barrington. She was looking for J.C. Ramelow to be cutting. She didn't. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, their 3rd of the second half here for University. 8 or 11 in the ball game. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. 25-15. And if you're Wenatchee, despite the troubles in that first half, coming out here in the second half, put a little run together, and not insurmountable lead. Here's 3 for Sugg. Good! Demery Sugg for 3. That's her first points of the ball game. Feed down low. Barrington saves it in bounds, and then she came out of bounds, and she was the first one to touch it, and so it is over to Wenatchee on a turnover. Substitution here for University. Elena Rhodes will come into the contest. Meanwhile, inbounds pass to the backcourt here for Wenatchee. 4:06 left in the third, 25-18. Wenatchee trying to cut into that lead a little bit more. Feed right side to Sanford. Sanford on the wing right. Out top it comes to Hallberg. Alley starts a dribble, working off a pick. Not much of a pick, though. Now a bounce pass inside to Worley. Turnaround shot. They're going to call a foul on Dingus. And free throws coming up for Cammie Worley. The foul whistle on Dingus is her second. First team foul here in the second half for University. And Cammie Worley to the line for 2 shots. Cammie yet to break the scoring column here, so a fine opportunity for Cammie. First shot, good. So Cammie Worley in the books, the 6'2 junior with 1 more free throw to come. Right-handers flick on the way, good. Good form, good free throws, good points, and it's suddenly a 5-point differential. Press in the backcourt here for Wenatchee. They're going to call a reaching foul on Worley as she reached in on Ellie Bonney as she dribbled past her, and that foul on Worley is going to be her second, 3rd team foul against Wenatchee. So now they'll drop back and give up the press to set up the zone defense, which has proven to be a little fitful for University. Bonnie's going to look at the 3. Maybe a travel could have been called. Now to Dingus. Dingus cross court over to Dwyer. Dwyer down in the corner for Bonnie for 3. Good! good. Boy, there's an answer for you. As Ellie Bonney gets her 7th point, 28-20, just as Wenatchee had cut the lead down to 5 in the third. Wing right to Sugg. Her pass tipped, stolen, turnover for Wenatchee. Back the other way comes University. Out top to Dingus. Dingus guarded out there by Sanford. They'll go down low over on the left side of the wing to Bonney. Bonney jump pass across over to Dwyer. Dwyer looks inside, kicks it back outside for Dingus. Collects it back, wide open three-pointer. Good! Ouch! 2 threes in a row from way downtown by U-High. Back to an 11-point bulge, 31-20. Wenatchee made its run. Can they find more fuel in the tank here? Right side to Sugg. Lob pass across to Hallberg. Here's a three-pointer. Good! Allie Hallberg with 8 in the quarter. We got a timeout taken by Wenatchee. It's going to be a 30. So, again, we'll keep it here. On the timeout. That's their last short timeout. And I'll glance upstairs and see we're still me, right? Okay, still me. All right. Dan is down here. Still not good. I'm on. Okay, that's fine. 31-23 our score. 2:29 to go here in the third. Looks like our hookup with Coho is just not happening for whatever reason. Something on their mixer board is not hooking into our mixer board, and so in the meantime, it's yours truly, Eric Randstrom, with your call here on the NCW Life Channel. And our broadcast brought to you in part by Walkabout Grill in Wenatchee and Leavenworth. Take a walk on the wild side. After the timeout by Wenatchee, it will be U-High basketball with 2:29 left in the third. Lob pass in to Bonney in the backcourt as everybody else clears out. Demery Sugg ghosting her down the near sideline. Bonney feeds down to Dingus in the corner. Starts the dribble. Is Wenatchee, they still on his own? Looks like maybe they've gone to a man. Nice reach there by Demery Sugg. Plucked the ball away. Picked it right over to Allie Hallberg. 5 turnovers in the second half. Hallberg on the drive. They're going to call a hold on the floor before the shot, so it'll be out of bounds to Wenatchee. The foul is whistled on J.C. Ramelow. That's her second, the second team foul on U-High with 2 minutes to go even here in the third quarter. 31-23 our score. Inbounds pass to Sugg for a three-pointer. Good! Demery Sugg with her second 3 of the quarter. 31-26, just like that, back to 5 again. With a minute 46 to go here in the third. Bonney, lob pass inside, defense comes, held ball called, position arrow is out to Wenatchee. Turnover, the 6th of the quarter for University, and that's all off the Wenatchee defense. Barrington comes back in here for University. Substitution during that timeout for Wenatchee as Johnson came back in for the Panthers. So too did Anderson, who brings the ball across the midcourt stripe. Anderson looking right, feeding to Sanford, too low on the pass, right down to her feet, and ball's loose. Wenatchee had it, then lost at University after it, and that is a turnover for the Panthers. Their second here of the second half. Bonney wants to run the floor here. She goes all the way down the paint, puts the runner on the way, fouled, and will get free throws. Bill Edwardson says that is on Cameron Anderson. That's her first. 4th team foul on Wenatchee. And Ellie Bonney to the line for 2. She's got 3 in the quarter, 7 of the ball game. First free throw up and good. University very good from the free throw line in this game. They've only missed 1 free throw so far in their 5 opportunities to this point. Make that 6, so they've missed 2. Bonney's second free throw is good. 5 of the quarter, 9 of the ball game for Bonney. Puts the lead back at 7, 33-26. Minute 10 to go here in the third. Anderson gave her a dribble up way out towards midcourt, and a good timeout taken by Patrick Loftus. We'll take a 60-second break on the broadcast as well and come back here from the Town Toyota Center. It's the Giesa Credit Union NCAA Basketball Showcase. Wenatchee trails U-High 33-26. We're back after this 60-second timeout. 33-26 with 1:06 to go here in the third. Wenatchee trails it to University out of Spokane. Timeout by Patrick Loftus, his first full. He's got 2 fulls left for the second half. Inbounds pass comes in to Anderson. Anderson could have been called for a carry there as she collected it in. Out towards midcourt, feeds to Hallberg. Way outside. Allie with a bounce pass into Demery Sugg. In the trees underneath, and she's going to be hacked by a limb coming from above. And we'll get 2 free throws for the Wenatchee Panthers. Foul is on Gracie Dwyer. That's her first. That's the 3rd team foul on University. And Demery Sugg to the line for the first time here in the ball game. 6 points in the quarter for Demery, and her first free throw is good. 53.1 seconds. Wenatchee's whittled the lead to 5 a couple of times here in the third quarter after trailing by as many as 12. Second free throw good. Good form there for Demery Sugg. And again, we're at a 5-point differential with 50 seconds to go, and a full court press applied by the Panthers. Lob pass all the way out to midcourt. So they break the press, then back it away as it was Elena Rhodes with it. Now over to a long 3. Launch no good, and the rebound saved inbounds right to Hallberg after the miss by Rhodes. By Dwyer from outside. Here's Sugg for a 3-pointer. Rims won't fall. Rebound picked up by U-High. Right there is Rhodes. Feeds to Bonnie. Bonnie, lob pass is swiped at by Anderson. Ball loose down in the corner, picked up by University. Here's a feed inside. Stepping in front is Anderson. Picks it away, and a foul going to be called by Barrington in the backcourt. That's 3 on Kinsley Barrington. Works as good as a turnover for U-High. They're 7th here of the second half, 15th of the ball game. Substitution, Barrington's going to have to sit while Mo Woods comes in with 10.6 seconds. Wenatchee trying to eat at that lead a little bit more. That stands at 5. Going to work for a final shot here. Got to get with it. 6 seconds. 5 lob pass into Anderson. Turn shot no good. 2 seconds. Rebound for U-High. Don't foul. And that'll be the final play. And what a third quarter for Wenatchee. As they close the differential, we'll take a 60-second break. Get you ready for the 4th and final frame, possibly. It's 33-28, University leading Wenatchee. We'll come back with more here at the Giesa Credit Union NCAA Basketball Showcase from the Town Toyota Center after this 60-second timeout.
So the Panthers in that third quarter, Mark, outscoring the Titans 20-13, and they trail by 5 as we head into the 4th.
Like it spread around Sugg and Hallberg, Worley, Sanford, all with big points in the third quarter.
So Titans on offense to start the quarter as Bonnie pull-up jumper right side, missed it. There's Walton with the rebound.
That 1-2-2 zone's been effective.
So another 20-point quarter ought to do it. What do you think?
You keep this team befuddled. That was little number 5 missed out. It may be her first shot of the day.
Here's Sanford out top to Turner. Turner looking for a cutter, initiates a dribble. Now right side to Sugg. 8 on the shot clock. And to Walton, stolen away by Bonnie. Bonnie, only Sugg in front of her, and what a move to the hoop. Goes reverse for the bucket.
Wow, that was huge. Good night.
Wow. Back to a 7-point lead, 35-28. Panthers will work the offense. Walton off the screen to the right.
Allie Hallberg
and down low to Turner. Turner to the hoop,
boom.
Blocked away. And quickly back comes Bonnie into the front court. Now to Dwyer, back to Bonnie. She'll try a 3, short, but she got her own rebound. Down low to Rhodes, and she is fouled before the shot attempt, I think.
And Allie Hallberg not in the game, so lost an offensive threat at the moment.
Fouls on Turner. I have that unofficially as her 3rd.
And a near steal by Walton on the inbound. Coach Loftus swaps to a man for the inbound.
Titans take the ball out baseline left. In it comes to Raimlow. Now to Dwyer on the left wing. And back down low to Raimlow. Her scoop shot missed it. And in there for the rebound is Walton. And she is fouled as she tried to get out of there.
Demery Sugg with great help defense to stop that shot.
So Worley and Hallberg come in. Sanford and Johnson will take a seat. Actually, jump ball was the call. It was Wenatchee's arrow, fortunately. I think Skylar thought she had been fouled on the play. So 7-point advantage. Here's Worley on the left wing into the lane. Now kicks it out to Turner. Turner will come off the screen. And a reach-in foul called on, I think, Dwyer.
That play was designed for a pick and roll for Cammy Worley to head to the hoop. Thought they may have had that. Let's see if we see that same play here in a few minutes.
Panthers take it in near sideline to Turner. Turner aggressive down the lane to the hoop. Missed it. And the rebound to University. Out it comes to Bonnie. Left side Dwyer. Dwyer back to Bonnie out top. 7-point lead for the Titans into Rhodes. Now to Ramelow. The long J up and good. It is a three-pointer. Extends the lead to 10 with 5:54 to go in the game. If Wenatchee's going to get back in it, Mark, they're going to have to make a run here.
It starts right here.
Ball down low to Sugg. Tried the hook shot. Missed it. And back come the Titans. In the game, Mo Woods finds Ramelow down low for the hoop.
Well, Princeton backdoor plays. It was wide open.
Now a 12-point lead, 40-28, 5:25 to go in the ball game. Walton off the screen left to Hallberg. Hallberg into the lane. Kick out left side, Sugg, three-pointer, good.
Demery.
Her third three of the game. She's got 11.
Found the range.
And that cuts the lead to 9 at 40-31. They need more of that. Here's Woods on the right wing.
The Panthers are back in their man defense.
To Ramelow on the... And now stolen away by the Panthers on the errant pass. So back comes Wenatchee. 4:54 to go, trailing by 9, 40-31. Needs a bucket here. Turner with it on the right wing. Looking for the cutter. To Worley. Now right side to Sugg. Out top to Walton. Down the lane she comes to the hoop. And a foul is called. Bailed out on the foul call as she really had nowhere to go amongst those taller girls.
She got by 3 Titans to get into the lane, but then got caught up in the air. But the foul will put her to the line to start this run we talked about. Here we go.
So 2 shots coming up for Walton. That's 6 team fouls on the visitors, Mark, so they're on the verge of going into the penalty. And the free throw's up and good, and that's just what the doctor ordered if you want to get back in the game.
Skylar Walton, another one to go, 4 points.
Sanford back in the game along with Christopherson. Walton, and there's free throw coming up, and it's off the iron, no good. 4 points for Walton tonight. Cuts the lead to 8, 40-32, 4:27 to go. They need a defensive stand here. Dwyer now to Bonnie out top to Dingus. Now Rhodes on the left wing. She'll initiate the dribble. And then kick off to Ramelow. Ramelow to Bonnie. Now Bonnie with 8 on the shot clock. Right side to Dwyer. Now Ramelow. She'll operate. Loses the handle. And the shot clock winds out. And the Panther defense holds.
Wow. Just there's nothing like a shot clock violation for a coach to be just happy as Christmas, is it?
4:03 to go here in the fourth quarter in the ball game, and it's an 8-point advantage. Panthers need to start cutting into that lead. Here's Christopherson now. Hallberg drives to the hoop and tried to draw the foul, but it's out of bounds to Wenatchee.
Definitely contact, but
They knew what Allie's game plan was there.
I mentioned before, but when she goes left, she goes with the same amount of power, speed and power left.
Kinsley Barrington back into the game as the ball comes in out top to Sanford. Oh, steal by Bonnie. She'll race down court and miss it. What an effort by Walton to affect the shot. Racing down court. Here's Christopherson in the backcourt. Now back to Walton. Still down by 8. 3:30 to go in the ball game. Walton comes to the right side to Worley. Off the screen to Sanford underneath. Kaylee, the shot off, pass it in.
What an incredible effort by Kaylee Sanford.
That's the lead to 6 with 3:13 to go. Here's the shot left side off the mark. Christopherson was there, but cannot get the rebound. Another chance for Christopherson, and she's poked in the eye inadvertently.
Christopherson's giving up, 4.5 inches, and tough enough to stay there and get the board and get slapped in the face. Still has a hold of the
Foul on
basketball.
Barrington, and she's the one that was fouled, so it's going to be a 1-and-1, and Megan's going to have to do her best to try to regroup after getting poked in the eye.
I think it may be worse. I think she got hit in the nose. As well as you know, that makes you cry.
Makes your eyes water.
Yeah,
right?
and once your eyes are gone, that's what she's fighting right now.
So she knows her team really needs these free throws here, down by 6 with 3:05 to go.
So, it's not the pain factor, it's that you can't see.
So Megan's going to take her time here, try to knock down these important free throws for the Panthers. The first one's off the mark. And back on the Titans, leading by 6 with now under 3 minutes to play. Dingus on the left wing. Comes into the lane, kicks it out, right side to Dwyer. Dwyer into the lane. And her shot is knocked away. She tried to scoop in the lane. It'll be knocked out of bounds off Wenatchee.
Christopherson would not give up her body and let her get in the lane and let Allie Hallberg come down with an easy slap at the tooth.
And Sugg back in the game, who's been big here in the second half to help get the Panthers back in it with the three balls.
3 of 5 from 3 points, but 3 in a row.
So Titans will check the ball in. Baseline left. Out top to Barrington. Now down low to Rhodes. Knocked away by Wenatchee, but picked up by Dwyer. And we've got a foul away from the ball, I think. And a hold on Worley. That'll be her third. And 16 fouls on Wenatchee.
Yet again, no shooting foul.
Replaced by Ramlow in the lineup. So Walton back to the line to shoot 1-and-1. And each time she's got to the line, she's made 1 of 2. There's the first one.
Not this time. Going to get them both.
That will cut the lead to, again, 5. Can Wenatchee crack that 5-point barrier? Here with 2:15 to go. The second free throw is good. They do. Down by 4 now, 42-38, 2:13 to go in the game as the Panthers will pick it up full court. Here's Dingus with it.
Got her
in the
trouble.
back court, into the front court, it comes to Ramlow. And now they'll set up the offense. Here's Dwyer on the left wing. Had a 3 look, didn't take it. Bonnie, who's been such an important playmaker for the Titans with the ball. And Dingus. Shot clock winding down. Here's Dwyer. She'll launch a 3 off the front rim, and there's Worley with the rebound. Panthers will have a chance here. Minute 45 remaining.
Down by 4.
42-38. Can the Panthers get a good shot off here? Here's Worley. Now to Hallberg on the left side. She'll try a 3. Short. And the rebound stolen by Hallberg to the hoop. She goes and in. Panthers are down by 2.
Never give up.
Minute 22 to go. 42-40. And nearly a Walton steal. Into the front court to Ramlow. Now to Bonnie for the hoop. 13 points for Bonnie. Back to a 4-point lead. 44-40. Minute 8 remaining.
Plenty of time.
Walton in the front court. Coach Loftus calling out the offensive set. Here's Sanford, left wing. Now to Sugg. And cross court it comes to Hallberg. She'll launch a three. Yes!
Are you kidding me?
Panthers down by one, 44 to 43, 46 seconds remaining.
For the
Into the front
ages.
court comes Bonnie, and there's a foul on the open court on Walton. And it'll be free throws coming up here for the Titans.
Allie Hallberg just hit a huge three-point shot.
So 1-1 coming up here for Bonnie, who is 2 for 2 from the line tonight with a team-high 13 points. And big free throw coming up. It's off the mark. And oh my goodness, University has the rebound. And timeout called by the Titans.
Ouch.
37 seconds remaining. Titans call a timeout as a huge offensive rebound on the missed free throw. 44-43 the score. We'll be back after this timeout on Coho.
Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore has been a family tradition in the Wenatchee community for over 50 years. Stop by their North Wenatchee Avenue location or visit them online at LeonardEvansCars.com. Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore, where the name means a great deal.
Numerica Credit Union with Sequel Checking, the account that earns you money without costing you a penny. With Sequel Checking, it's all good. Visit Numerica Credit Union for the details. Numerica Credit Union. Life moves. Live well. Numerica is glad to support the great Wenatchee Panthers.
And we're back as this game is coming down to the wire. 44-43. Wenatchee has not led in the game. 37 seconds remaining, and Bonnie went to the free throw line mark to shoot 1-1. She missed the first.
Yes.
And then University grabbed the offensive board.
No.
So Titans have the ball, 37 seconds remaining, and a full shot clock as well.
Panthers
So
have fought.
what will the Panthers do? Will they come out in a zone? Will they come out man-to-man?
They fought back from a 12-point deficit. Hallberg with a huge three-point shot. And the offensive boards that was the bugaboo in the first half have been eliminated until now.
Titans will check it in their sideline. In it comes to Bonnie, working out top, guarded by Walton. Tries to come off the screen to the right. Walton, the reach-in foul. And it'll be another 1-1 coming up here. And that could have been a coaching point there. Foul her if she drives to the hoop. So Bonnie back to the line where she just missed one moments ago, and the free throw rolls around and in.
The key here is the box out, though. When she misses, it's Worley and Hallberg with the inside positions.
So now a 2-point lead, 45-43, with another free throw coming up. And this one is good. So Panthers down by 3, 31 seconds remaining. Ball comes into Sanford. Into the front court she comes. Now Hallberg. Hallberg with it. Spin into the lane. The shot, and hits the deck hard, and a foul is called.
They spin with 3 Titans between her and the basket. She does get the call.
2 shots coming up here for Hallberg. 21 seconds remaining. A chance to cut the lead to 1, and Panthers will probably be pressing off the free throws here, depending on what Allie does. And the free throw is up and good. Hallberg with the team-high 19 points with that free throw. This free throw now to draw the Panthers to within 1. And the free throw is up and good. So 20 points tonight as Panthers will pick it up full court. Bonnie in the back court. Guarded tightly by Walton. Into the front court she comes. Passes off to Dingus, right side. Panthers need to foul somewhere, and they do. They foul Dingus. Reach-in foul by Sanford.
With 10 seconds left, need to get that clock stopped.
So Dingus at the line, she's 1 of 2 from the line in the second half. She's got 5 points tonight. And the free throw is off the mark. There's Hallberg with the rebound. 9 seconds to go. In the front court comes Allie. Allie down the lane to the hoop with the left hand, missed it. And the rebound to University. And a foul by Wenatchee with 0.6 to go. So Hallberg had a chance to dribble drive, and she missed it with the left hand.
A contested layup. 2 Titans hanging all over her. And then a scrum for the rebound. Nice hustle by the Panthers. Going to stop the clock with 0.6 and down by 1.
And it's kind of all academic now with just 0.6 to go.
And when I say contested layup, it was
And we've seen Allie make those time and again, and she's made those tonight.
And she moved the ball to her left hand, and then even that away from her head, trying to get away from the contact.
And, of course, the referees didn't call a foul on the play either, so that would have sent Allie to the line with a chance to put the Panthers ahead, too. So sometimes as a referee, you kind of torn in that moment. You don't want to put the game in the,
It does.
Be so, put the game in the hand of the refs, in other words.
But there was contact, and yes, basketball is a contact sport.
Rhodes at the line, misses the first one.
So,
she got 2. I didn't realize that. The first one was way off. So just a 1-point lead for University. The free throw is up and good, and that's actually advantageous for Wenatchee because it gives them a chance to call a timeout. So they will call a timeout with 0.6 seconds to go and trailing by 2 points, 47-45. We'll be back with more game action after this timeout on Coho.
You're not going to be able to come down and control it. So it's going to be a length of the court, baseball pass.
And you see the Titans move most of their defenders into the front court because this is where the pass is going to have to come. So Sanford will check the ball out. Baseline right, and looks like it's a man-to-man defense here. Sanford has it. And it comes to Walton. And Walton will catch and then heave it, and that will do it. Our game is over. The Titans win it 47-45. And what a comeback it's in by Wenatchee. And they had it. They had the ball in Hallberg's hands with a chance to maybe win the game.
And driving to her left side against her and 2 Titans. Came down to where the contact was made. Call wasn't made. The ball just wouldn't climb into the rim and fall in. But what a complete turnaround by the Panthers. From the first half, they only scored 8 points. And to be honest, lucky to have that. And in the offensive boards, the Titans had all the opportunities. All that went away. And here come the Panthers rushing back. And I said it was a team effort to get there. Sanford and Hallberg, Worley.
Let's go ahead and take a break, Mark, and we'll be back. We'll check your final stats. Again, our final here tonight. The visiting Titans hold on for the win, 47-45. And we'll be back with our post-game show after this on Coho 101.
Thanks for joining us for Wenatchee Panther basketball on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you in part by the Wenatchee Racquet and Athletic Club, the Windmill Restaurant, Les Schwab Tires, Confluence Health, TC Slingers, and the Walkabout Grill. We now return to regular programming on your source for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.